6 days to Super Bowl 59, and usually what is a dead week, not much going on, has just been wild. And it's lead story is obviously the trade, the biggest trade in NBA history. The Lakers and the Mavs trading superstars, Luka to the Lakers, AD to the Mavs, and this thing came out of nowhere. Nobody saw it coming. Nobody knew about it. Apparently LeBron, AD, Luka, none of them knew about it. And the Lakers now have all of a sudden catapulted into a situation where they can easily win a title now. LeBron playing as well as you saw him the other night at the Garden. He went in there. He dominated the game. He beat the Knicks. With Luka, who's a top player, probably one of the all-time greats when it's all said and done. Setting records, already 25 years old. Put him with LeBron, and now the Lakers are a powerhouse in the West, and they could very easily find themselves in the finals and possibly win another championship. The Mavs are saying conditioning and the injuries, and he doesn't eat right, and he's overweight, which is true. But and it is something that Luka's going to have to work on going forward, only because he's 25 years old now. He can get away with that stuff, but he does have injuries. And he does tend to come in out of shape. His weight, fluctuates. But you could do that when you're 25 and you can get away with it. When you're 28, 29, you can't. But to trade him away and to the Lakers in your own conference? I mean, the Mavs are sitting in the 9th spot right now, just on the outside of the playoffs. And listen, they tried to sell it. They tried to spin it like Anthony Davis. We want defense. We defense wins championships. No. You just eliminated yourself from a chance, any chance of the championship. Not that I thought they really had one, but any chance of the championship, down the drain for the Mavs. I think it was a money thing. I think the new owners of the Mavs didn't want to pay the Supermax deal to Luka. And I do think that the conditioning and the injuries played into that. They didn't want to give him all that money if he's going to be out of shape and he's going to be, soon a 28, 29, 30-year-old player. But with LeBron and Luka, you just had a major power shift in the Western Conference in the middle of the season. What is the equivalent of this trade? It's basically trading, Lamar Jackson for Burrow, having them switch spots in the middle of the season. The quarterbacks just switching spots. So it's a wild trade. It's probably the most out of left field, biggest blockbuster trade in NBA history. And there was no chatter about it, no nothing. It was just out of nowhere, it just popped up. Mavs trade Luka Doncic to the Lakers for Anthony Davis. And now the Lakers are looking, because they did lose Anthony Davis and because they're clearly going for a title this year, now they're looking for a big man. I'll tell you what, it was a wild trade, and it came out of nowhere. Nobody saw it coming. Nobody heard about it. They kept it tight-lipped within the GM and the owner, Jeannie Buss, and that whole little group of people. LeBron didn't know. None of them knew. But it makes the Western Conference now ultra interesting. You got the Thunder, who are running away with it. They got 9 losses. They get the number 1 seed. But after that, it's just the Lakers are in the 6th seed, but they could very easily move up. You could see them. I could see them getting the 3rd seed. And it's going to be dangerous, and you're going to have some wild playoff matchups in the Western Conference. I'll tell you, a week that's usually kind of, ho-hum. You're just trying to get to the next week for the Super Bowl. You're sick and tired of hearing about the Super Bowl teams. And this thing just drops on a Wednesday night, in the middle of the night, at midnight,